Everyone. Oh my gosh, that's so much crap. Oh, I went over there. I'm against my better judgment. I'm cutting fabric. Well, we chat today. I'm not trying to look at lighting, so that one needs to turn. My lights in here. The room is just thrashed. Hey everybody, I hope you're having a fun December. It is December 6th. And I need to turn the fan on in here. It got hot all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Last week I didn't have a voice. Did we do a live last week? Yeah. Oh no, I've been a little under the weather, but I'm back, good as gold. And now, against better judgment, I'm going to cut fabric while we're doing the live today because I have stuff to get done because I was under the weather last week. So yeah, I am working on some houses for. I'm just a block of the months everywhere. I did finish the first block for the Kona block of the month. Hey Bryce. So this is block number 1. I love it. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to be able, there we go. I'm going to be able to cut this whole quilt with my 10-inch cube AccuQuilt. So if you don't know what that is, where is it? Let's see. I was like, something's making a noise, but it's my Laura Star. So this is the cube. They're not fitting in here because the last piece that goes here is actually sitting at the bottom. But this is the cube set. This is the mix and match. This makes it basically 8-inch blocks. And then when you open it, these fold out. And basically the cube set has 10 dies or 8 dies in it. So I'm going to be able to do all of my cutting for that whole block of the month with the dies from this. So I think this first one used I used 3, but then I've also been cutting to catch up on some of the other block of the months that I do with connecting threads. So the last 3 blocks, I think I used 5 dies from this for those blocks. So it's I love the things and everything it just looks so nice. Everything lines up. Everything is perfect. So yeah, so this is block number 1. This is the Kona block of the month for next year, for 2024. If you're interested in doing this, I am working with Quilting Mayhem up in Snohomish. I can't get to my computer, but come back to my Facebook page later. I will post about this with the link if you want to sign up, if you haven't. They start on the 15th, but I know that they were sold out as of last week. They added some more people, some more spots this week, but there was a little like caveat to that. Like if you join, your first month is going to be a little late because they're waiting for more fabric to get in. I'm putting this back on the design wall. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I couldn't even talk last week. We went to Stevie Nicks last night. Now I can't really talk again because I was singing all night. Oh my God. It was so much fun. I can't believe how she still sounds the same. Not that I've ever seen her before, but she sounds just like my CD. Yeah, CDs are little. You all know what CDs are. She still sounds like my cassette tape. But I really liked, she sang for like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. Because we didn't get home until 11. And she came on at 8:30. Yeah. So, but I think she did 17 or 18 songs. And then pretty much at the beginning of each song, she told like, this is how I wrote it kind of stuff. I don't know. It was cool. I really like her. I love Fleetwood Mac. She was talking about her and Lindsay. And this morning, Ben posted something. Ben said something about Lindsey Buckingham. No. He said something about Fleetwood Mac. I don't know. I can't remember. And I said that she was with Lindsey Buckingham And he goes, "Who's that?" And I said, "Oh my gosh." I go, when she was talking about Lindsay, he goes, "Yeah, I just thought that was her friend." I'm like, "No, they were dating. They're the other half of Fleetwood Mac." And he's like, I go, "Do you even know who's in Fleetwood Mac?" And he goes, "No, I like Stevie Nicks, not Fleetwood Mac." I'm like, "You're crazy. You should like them both." I don't know. But yeah, we had so much fun. It was we had really good seats. We weren't in the box this time. Ben just got tickets, but we had really good seats. But if you ever at a concert in Palm Springs at the Aquashore, there's not a bad seat in the house. So everything, even if you were the farthest seat away, it's not huge. So you still have a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, Roberta loves Fleetwood Mac. I do too. Last night, that's funny. Actually, I was listening to the Fleetwood Mac to when they got back together and they did that concert. I was listening to that CD or that tape, whatever album, when I was driving from Minneapolis to Bemidji, and I called Mickey. I said, "I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow, just to let you know, because I'm belting all the songs out." I just love it. They're just so easy to sing with. There was a few spots where like she would normally go up, but she's 75. So she didn't go up. She went down. And that's fine. She made the songs her own. They're her songs. So I guess they're always her own. Yeah, so the concert was absolutely amazing. I took a bunch of videos. I tried to take like a minute video of all of her stuff, of all of her songs. So who's this? So I'm gonna try to throw it into a clip and post it. Hey, there I am on live. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. I made some more bread. Tried to make some rye sourdough this morning, and only because I made soup on Sunday and I needed bread for it. And then I didn't make bread, and I didn't make bread. So yesterday I made some bread, and so I baked one of the loaves because I made 3 batches. And so I baked one of the loaves this morning so I could have soup and sandwich or just soup and bread at lunch. And it was so good. Like I like a really sour sourdough, and I think I just left them out too long yesterday. So I got one of those, and I use rye flour. So it's so good. So I'm going to see what Ben thinks because, he's the final vote. What other things happened? My lower stars heated up. What all? I just feel like we've been going. Like I haven't felt well. I took a COVID test because Ben's like, "Go test. You're around too many people," and it was negative. Speaking of, one of our friends tested positive, and I keep saying I need to text and see how she's doing, and I keep forgetting. Let's see, and I'm waiting for an email. But yeah, so I tested, and then he tested when we found out our friend was positive. But we went to a volunteer dinner on Saturday. That's where we were dressed up the first time. And then on Sunday, what's today? Today's Tuesday. Didn't we have something to go to on Sunday? Oh, we did the fashion show. Oh my gosh, you guys, that fashion show. It was so much fun. Let's see, doing pantograph right now. A new USB cable. Roberta, are they sending that out to you? Sorry, I got sidetracked. You saw rumors. Oh, I'm so jealous that you saw Fleetwood Mac. Oh my gosh. Let's see, drilling because of bread. Just yeah, Roberta never had an 8-track. I think I had an 8-track. I know we had a truck that had an 8-track player. I can't remember what I was talking about. Bread. Oh, the fashion show. Oh my god, the fashion show was so fun. Ben was stressed out of his mind because he is a stressor. And he we got in the car and he goes, "I'm never doing this again." And I said, "Whatever, it's supposed to be fun. Just have fun. Just have fun." What kind of soup? It's just veggie soup. A lot of Ben's vegetarian, so half the time I make soup, it's just I cut up vegetables, throw it in a pot, and then boil it and see how it tastes. It always comes out good. I think it's always because I add a jalapeno or 2. or 3. Uh, but so we went to the fashion show. I was so nervous that the dogs were going to just be little jerks, but they were very good. There was no fighting or biting. They did the runway walks good. Barry was a hit. I was sad that Barry Manilow and Barry Fanilow didn't meet, but we are going to see Barry Manilow next week. We scored some tickets to that. So it's just like, I'm home and I'm just like, everybody's like, are you sad that like you're off doing your own thing? I said, no, look at all these things I get to do. Although next year, Madonna's coming to town, and I think I'm skipping Madonna to go work at a quilt show. What are your thoughts? Should I do this? Is Mickey around? Mickey's going to say, yes, you should do it. Because she's the same week as Daytona, and I love the Daytona Beach show. It's just so much fun. And so I think I'm skipping Madonna to go to the Daytona Beach AQS show. Just to go work and say hi to all my Florida friends. Because I've been there for 3 years now. I feel like everybody's my friend. I'm looking around to see what I've got to share. I haven't. Wait, I went crazy on Black Friday. Have I been getting stuff all this week? Most of it was last week Thanksgiving? No. It wasn't, right? No, we're 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. Okay. That's how my everything's been. I don't even know what week it is. Bryce, I would skip Cher. I would skip work for Cher too. Skip Madonna. She's often late. I find a lot of them. I thought Stevie Nicks was going to come on at 8:35, and she came on at 8:25. That was nice, especially when you're like me and you like to go to sleep early. Have you guys? Well, I don't even want to talk about it because I can't find it. I'll just tell you, I lost my essential triangle tool, the Bonnie Hunter triangle tool, and I've been trying to look for it. And I used it to make these flying geese because these are different sizes than my AccuQuilt dies to make. And I actually really liked it. It was so easy to use. And I even have my strip left, but I don't have the tool to cut the pieces because I need one more flying geese. I only had enough of the red to get 3. And why I didn't cut that 4th one, probably because I was making a video. So, hi over the hill in Temecula. Our friends we went with last night live over there. But yeah, so I lost my essential triangle tool. Did I show you the whole cloth that I'm going to do? Yeah, I think I showed you last week. Is anybody making the dog things? Did I show you this? Bryce, you would like this. I was at my quilt shop, and they're like, do you want to quilt this? And I said, sure. And then they looked at me like, are you kidding? I said, no, I'll do it. And I said, when do you need it? They just whenever you want, which is not always the best thing to tell Adam. Because I have one in the closet. I have 3 in the closet I need to get it. That's what I'm going to do next week. I'm going to get on it, and I'm going to quilt some of the quilts I need to get done. I wish I knew where that essential triangle tool was. You guys, you've seen my room. It's a mess, and it's even messier than normal. I just need to get some stuff done. Oh, I got an M8. How about that? I'm super excited about that. I haven't let myself open it. Uh-oh. Hold on. I might have to go get a package. Who makes it? Bryce, I don't know. I can't read it. It's called The Language of Color. Trish Taxo has them because that's where I got mine. Excuse me. I can't remember what I was talking about. I'm waiting for some packages to come for Ben. So if they come while I'm chatting, then I'm going to go grab the package. But it's just right there. But yeah, so the room is even messier than normal just because I haven't been home. I just haven't been home. So when I got home, the last thing I want to do is clean because I want to quilt. And I bought those kits at Houston, and all I want to do is make those kits, but I can't. Oh, I was talking about the M8. But I can't make the kits because I have other things I need to get done. So I need to just get stuff done. And then I found my shirt patterns today. So I'm like, oh, you're supposed to be making shirts. No time in the day. I just need to prioritize time. I need to set a schedule. This morning I was in the sewing room at 4:45. I was making that block. So that like made me feel good. Also, I haven't showered today, but I haven't left the house, so I feel like that's okay. Oh, let me go get my little dog bone. Where is my dog bone? I probably lost it. In case you haven't seen last week's video, I made a dog bowl mat. Is it in here? I bet you it's with the essential triangle tool. Where did I put it? Well, this is a problem. I need to bind it. Okay, well, if you didn't watch it, go watch it, then you'll see it. I made a dog. Oh, there it is. I made this dog bowl placemat. This is who's this from? This is from June Taylor. This is one of the June Taylor patterns. It's called Dog Placemat. And so the whole thing was done on the long arm. I loaded the back with the fleece fused right on. It's stitch and flip. So I did all the stitch and flip on the long arm. It turned out so cute. That's the backing. And now I need to bind it. But I'm not going to bind it until I get both of them made. I haven't done the other one because, like I said, I didn't have a voice. I actually came in the other day and I'm like, I'm recording. I don't care if I don't have a voice. I have things I need to get done. And then I said, no, I literally can't talk. So maybe I'll do that after this today, or maybe I'll take a nap. Like I said, we didn't get home till like 11 and we're usually in bed by 9. But these placemats are super cute. And you can get them for dogs or for cats. Like Carrie said, she bought a bone and a fish, one for the cat, one for the dog. Let's see, they're super cute. Let me hi, that's inside my nose. You're welcome. Let me see. Hold on. I know you can get them from AccuQuilt. What's going on here? This is weird. I hate when computers change things. Oh, wrong computer. That's why. Dumb. Sorry. It wants my fingerprint. Where are my? There we go. Wrong page. So here are links. The language of color. There's Bryce. There's your pattern. Here are links for the dog bone and the cat bone, or the cat stuff. Like I said, I know AccuQuilt has them, and since I do, these are my affiliate links to AccuQuilt. So if you so buy them and you want to get them there, that's fine. If you can find them cheaper somewhere else, do that. Save money. Let's see. Debbie, the concert was amazing, fantastic, just the best. What stitches per inch does everyone like for edge to edge? I use 10. If I have something that's a little more intricate, I might do 11 or 12. Being someone who teaches and sees a lot of people, Michelle, I find that most people just split the difference and use an 11. Ultimately, your quilt, your decision, you get to pick. There's no right or wrong. That's what I say. Remember when I was gonna cut? I'm not gonna cut. I want to. I've been using my Sew Tights cutting system. I have to say I'm loving it. Again, is it for everyone? Probably not. It's super expensive. I'm not gonna lie. But if you have issues holding fabric down and not like your ruler slipping, it is great. And I use it with some of my other rulers because you get these booster magnets, and the booster magnets can go on my Quilter Select. They won't stick to this because there's nothing there, but I can boost and use my Quilter Select rulers too. I just wish they had smaller ones. because right now all they have is the long one. Also, this is a 6.5, and I have an 8.5, and I have a 6 that I usually use. So I keep using this and cutting the wrong size because I use the 1/2 inch side because I'm so used to this skinny one being the 6, not 6.5. So there's that. But I mean, these magnets are fantastic, and it's magnetic, so you can use it on like any any magnet will work on it. But I have been liking it because I always tell you when I like something. If you are shopping so tights, ASF10. If you want to get yourself a Christmas gift, I think Carrie. I'm trying to think of who has them that has got them and really liked them. I want to say Carrie got one. She gave herself a Christmas gift of it. I was talking before, so on the cruise, someone asked me, what's the big announcement? You were super excited for something before Houston and you couldn't share it. And I was like, I have no clue what you're even talking about. And she said, no, in one of your lives, you were super excited. I said, well, I just don't even have a clue. So I started thinking about it. If you haven't seen the December special for Handy Quilter, if you get a pro stitcher, you get a set of classes that I did, very basics, like just getting you the knowledge to like use how the functions work and stuff, what they do and stuff, so you can see it instead of having to like hit it and try to figure it out. So I went back to Handy Quilter for that day. We recorded, I think, like 36 videos. Like I just went and I said, I'm here for a day. This is the only day I have, because they asked me if I would do this. So I'm kind of the December special. If you get a pro stitcher, if you get an Infinity, you get another set of classes. So some of those 36, some of them are Infinity specific, and then some of them are pro stitcher. But it's exciting because it gives you some Adam So Fun learning, because everybody knows that I have a specific way to teach. So who know? I don't know. They just started. People just started posting it. So I keep seeing flyers with my face. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They're a retailer, which is kind of fun. I like it. So yeah, so that was the announcement that I had totally forgot about by the time I got asked what the announcement was. I have this. I'm trying to think of other things. So I saw this thread bin. Oops. I saw this thread bin. Somebody make something as I was scrolling through Facebook. And so I'm going to make a thread bin. I think I just love this fabric. This is Allison Glass. This is too. So I'm going to make a thread bin out of this. Something like this. Oh, this goes so good for my safari next month. Oh my gosh. In case you didn't know, I'm going on safari in January. We're going to Kenya, Nairobi, for a week. We're super excited. And yeah, so let me know what I need to do. I need to buy clothes because none of the clothes that I own are safari appropriate. So there's that. Love the photos of the fashion show. You look fantastic. Did you enjoy the concert? Loved the fashion show. Loved the concert. Thank you for telling me I looked good. I just can't say enough about that concert. It was just so. Ben kept turning around going, oh my gosh, she's amazing. It was just so good. And usually through his work, we're usually up in the box seats, and because we were going with friends, we weren't up in the box seats, which were right above us. At one point, Ben was sending pictures to his coworkers that he could see standing up, and they were sending pictures of the back of our heads because we were just right under them. And he said, I kind of like sitting down we weren't on the floor, but we were in the first row. He's like, the first row better because all the boxes are on like level 2. And I said, it's nice because you're a little bit closer. I said, but when you're in the box, nobody's going to stand in front of you. So it's funny because he was taking videos and he goes, I have some really good videos of the back of old ladies' heads. He's like, you always know when it's an old lady because you can tell by the haircut. Sometimes he says funny things. But yes, it was true. But yeah, everything, it's just all been so fantastic. I'm trying to think of other things. I've been crocheting a lot. I got my crochet kick back. I'm trying to finish that one wooble and start another wooble. And then I bought a pattern to make a dog sweater because Barry doesn't fit in anything. So, welcome to the channel, Shelly. Let's see. New to the channel, wondering when and how I got into quilting. I started quilting. I never remember a year. I know we were in Bakersfield. We're gonna say like 10 to 12 years ago, I guess. I started quilting because my partner wanted to start quilting. We both knew how to sew, so we went out. We bought our first machine. We had a sewing machine that his mom had given us, but we bought our first machine, which was a Bernina, and took our first class. Started fighting over the machine, and now it's just we're a lot of machines in. I've been long arming since like November of 16. I started teaching long arming in August of 18. And yeah, I hit the ground running. I love it. I used to be an accountant, and I would work in the day and come home and quilt at night because it was just a nice way to get out of your head. So that's the quick story. Once you go towards the front, you can never go back again. Oh yeah. Once you can see people, it's just, you have to. Section 2 is not acceptable. It's acceptable when you're in a box and there's only 18 people. Also, the bathrooms upstairs are much nicer and less crowded. Let's see, take your crochet to Africa. I probably will take something. The problem with that is we have like limited storage for like what we need to do. The best month was January 2017. Agreed, Angie. Agreed. Angie is on the truck with me. I think we're still on the truck. I think they still have the trucks. I don't even know. But she's one of the Quilt Your Desire squad members. So we met there, and Angie, can you believe it's been so long? It's almost 7 years. It doesn't feel like it's been that long since I had the long arm, since we went back to the handy quilter. But yeah, so yeah, to pack things in Africa, we can't, like, we were told one carry-on, one checked. And so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just excited. I'm going with some of my really good friends who are also retailers. I actually have her quilt in the in the closet, and I was supposed to have it done for her last year. I saw her and she goes, I know how your brain works. Get to it when you get to it. I need to hang it on the wall. I always tell people, like, I need to hang quilts on the wall before they talk to me. I just need to hang it up. I don't have a place to hang it. In the last house, we had a place to hang. What else is going on? I'm just excited for dinner. I'm going to have soup again with my homemade bread, and it was just so good. For those of you asking, I used this. I don't even know what recipe I used. Did I even use a recipe? I think I used the same recipe. I just switched some stuff out. Do I still like the zipper leaders? I don't like them. I love them. I still love the zipper leaders. I am actually going to be switching them back out. I like the magnets too. The magnets on my machine, the leaders are only 10 feet instead of 12 feet. So I think for videoing and stuff, the magnets are really nice, super easy to throw something on, especially the smaller projects. I can just throw it on, take it off. So if I have a bunch of smaller projects, it's just easier so I don't have to worry about lining things up and pinning and things. But for like bigger projects, I think the zippers are the way to go for me. And the reason why is that I can have multiple on, and especially if I need to jump around between projects, I have like that panel that I showed you. And then I have I have a lot of quilt tops that I need to fix. Not fix, finish. Oops. So like I have this one. I made this. I don't even know when I made this, but this is the first quilt I ever made with cherry wood. Oh God, cherry wood is so amazing. Um, Again, that's why I love Trish Taxo because they are the only people in California that sell it. But yeah, so this was a cherry wood pattern. I actually bought the kit, and I want to quilt this. I want to quilt this really nice and be able to hang it up on the wall. So when I have something like this, I might pre-base the whole thing, like load it up, base the whole thing, and be able to just unzip it because I have multiple sets of those zippers. So I can take it off and do something else. So I have a few bigger quilts that I'll keep zippers on until I'm done with them. And as a matter of fact, my challenge quilt from like 2 years ago, that was black and white challenge, they had zippers on until I had to take the zippers off because I had to go use them somewhere else, which sounds like I need more sets of zippers. So, but I like the zippers so much that I am talking with them about getting my own set. So when I do teach in classrooms, I can just zip things on and off. Excuse me, zip things on and off and just take my own set of zippers with me because it'll be easier for me. Bryce, I like red snappers. The thing with red snappers that I didn't like, I don't like all the bulk. That's just it. I just don't like the bulk. They are super fast. I mean, they're probably when I'm loading with snappers, I can load snappers faster than I can load with magnets. I just don't like that bulk from them. Bread bowl, no, I just made a big loaf. And then I'll cut really fat slices so I can dip it in my veggie soup that I've already I've already eaten once today, and I'm going to have it again. You know what I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get an energy drink because that's what Adam needs, an energy drink. Okay, I'm back. All right, we have to have a discussion. This just came. I have to let me pull it up really quick. I find this so dumb. So first, how many of you caught the binding video on the Janome YouTube channel? Yes, no, maybe so. Because I have, I forgot. I was talking about the M8 and I totally got sidetracked. Ooh, Texas toast would be delicious. Oh my gosh. But I haven't put them on yet, the little foot frame. Oh, you got to get them on that little foot frame. It'll make things so easy. Okay, so we'll get back to M8. Well, with Janome. So with Janome, I am what they call a maker. So basically, I make content for them. I show off different things on the machines, and by doing it over a certain amount of time, it's like a trade. So we're working for our machine kind of thing. So that's how I got the M7. They asked me if I want an M8 and we'll just trade them out. I said, yes, I would love one. Not just because it's the newer one. The ASR, which is the, oh my gosh, ASR, I want to say assisted. Janome ASR. Accurate stitch regulation. Their stitch regulator on that domestic machine is so good. Like I've been playing with it since it came out. Now I have a long arm. Am I going to be really doing a lot of domestic machine stitching? No, but there's a lot of people who don't have a long arm, but can get a Janome, right? Let's be honest. So, yeah, I 100%, I love the newest and the greatest. Violet, if you have any hand issues, zippers are the way to go. If you can still pin no, because you could even base the zippers on the magnets, because not that the magnets are horrible, but they're magnets and they're strong, and you're still going to have to pull the magnets apart. And if you have like the grasp, like you can't grasp some things, these still might be a little hard for you to use. The snappers, I know it's more like pinching them on. This would be more taking them off. But like if this gets connected to the wrong thing, or sometimes they'll hook to each other, this is like pretty hard to get off. So zippers, super nice. You zip them on, you zip them off. Probably the way to go. That's the thing with the loading systems that I really like, is that you find the one that works best for you and you just zone everybody out. Everybody's going to have their opinion on what they like best. Bryce likes snappers. I really like the zippers. I really like the magnets. I don't mind pinning, honestly. So, but find the one that works for you. And if you're going to get the zipper leaders, call the Quilting Connection. I don't know if they do a discount for my followers. Just call them and say, I'm an Adam So Fun follower. Do you guys have a discount for his people? You can buy a set of leaders that they've already added the zippers to. If you don't even want to deal with it, it's a Christmas present. You deserve it. Okay, so back to Janome. So their ASR, their accurate stitch regulation. I've been playing with it at every show since it came out. It's just so nice. It is just so nice. So when they asked me, I said, yeah. So then, like I said, a lot of people are never going to have a long arm, don't want a long arm. They do smaller projects. They want to quilt at home. So I think for my content for next year, I'm doing a series of just like free motion designs on your domestic, because I think that would be really good. Focusing on their ASR, but any machine you have, you can use it on. But I haven't done the things that I'm supposed to get done to be able to open it yet. So it's still not open. So next week, we'll probably do a video. The live might be over with the M8. There was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, the Janome video. So that was a whole workaround too. Basically, the trade-off, I make content for them. I get a machine. And so I made that binding video. So some of you have watched it, some of you haven't. It's over on the Janome page. It's not it's Adam So Fun made it, but it's not my video. It's their content. Like I did it for their page. Just like the Handy Quilter December special it's my video. I made the videos, but they are Handy Quilters to do with what they want. Or pro stitchers, I guess. Let's see. It's the greatest. Use the snappers. Pinning to that. I don't mind pinning. And minutes. So what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So I made a binding video, which is funny. I mean, that's it. I could just stop it there. Adam So Fun made a binding video. Done. But that binding video has almost 100,000 views in 2 weeks. So every day, not every day, but every few days, Ben will give me oh my gosh, your video is up to 75,000 views. Or, oh my gosh, your video is at 85,000 views. So maybe he'll take me to ice cream if it gets 100,000 views. So it's funny. It's not even on my page. So it's not like it's benefiting other than, the deal that I have with Janome. But yeah, I just think it's funny that Adam So Fun, I know that's me in the third person, but whatever, has a binding video that has 100,000 views that people actually like. I hate binding. And now I'm teaching people how to do it. So all the credit goes to Kelly. I call her Kelly Janome. Why do I always just blank on her last name? Kelly McKenzie. I just think it's so hilarious that I have a binding video that. Oh, Michelle, I'm so glad that your daughter thinks I'm funny. But it's bananas that it was that good. And the sound quality is horrible. And something happened. I went back to my version and my sound was fine. So somewhere between me sending it to Janome and Janome uploading it, the sound got off and we can't figure it out. I sent her a text yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're at 90,000 views. I said, this is all because of you. Because everything was her idea. because she taught me how to do that. So I had to do like a one-on-one lesson with her, but she kind of taught me my machine too. But yeah, I'm just going to tell you, I've had Berninas my whole life. I love that Janome. And now I'm going to love its twin. I'm going to pretend that I never got this one. And the other one's still going to be, what did we name it? Was it Taquito? No. Was it Taquito? No, Taco Burrito. I can't remember what we named. Michelle, what did we name my Janome? See, all the names are just flying out of my head. Churro, that's right. It's my dessert. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Carrie. Churro. So it's not going to be churro 2. It's just going to be churro because one's leaving and one's staying. As I'm looking at Taco 1 over there, that I feel like I need to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not using I might use Pro Stitcher later, but I know that there's some updates that I need to run. So I'm not updating my Pro Stitcher system. I'm not going to 7 whatever. I am just doing some Windows updates since I'm standing here. Why not? I was going to do it yesterday and I forgot. I have to tell you, I've been very distracted because the video game I play on PlayStation has come out with a new update and a new season just started. So I've been playing that. And Bryce, I haven't even taken a drink of it. This is the peach one, Alani. Bryce, I just beat Mario on the Switch, like this morning. I like video games. The flight has to be long. You'll bring your crochet on the flight, maybe thinner yarn. Yeah, I think I might. I'm definitely going to take something. It'll probably be my Nintendo Switch because that is just this big. So. Probably there's nothing on it. Well, I could take a Wooble kit. So I've been doing, let's see. Woobles. If you don't know what Woobles are, they're like teach you how to crochet kits. They're actually very cool. So this is a little Phoenix. I bought some for Christmas. Bought some for myself for Christmas. They just get wrapped. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. Wait, I have to go show you what I got Ben for Christmas. We buy whatever we want for the most part, so we don't do a lot of gifts. But I saw this, I thought he had to have it. So most of you know Liberty of London. If you don't, it's a department store in London, but they also do fabric, which is fantastic. They come out with an advent calendar every year. Look at this thing. So now, most of you are probably like me. If you get an advent calendar, you wake up at 5 a.m. on the 1st, you go straight to the advent calendar and you open that door to see what's there. Or on day 2 or on day 6, when your alarm goes off, you get out of bed and you go open your advent calendar to see what's in there. Ben is not that. This morning I said, oh my gosh, guess what it is? He said, what? I said, it's day 6. You got to do your advent calendar. He goes, I forgot to do day 5. Who forgets a day on your advent calendar? But look, okay, so this is the box. So cute. I feel like this is just not far enough away, but whatever. It opens. For you Christmassy people, you love this. And then, is this 1? Yeah, so that would be 1. There we see. They're all little drawers. And I can't remember what he got on day 1. Oh, we got it playing cards. Oh, let me repack it. I think I'm missing some of the packing. So when we opened day 1, or when he did, this is what it looked like. And he got some Liberty of London playing cards, which is weird to be an advent calendar, but whatever. And they have the same Christmas kind of pattern. We're laying low on Christmas. You know what we'll probably do? We'll probably play cards. Our neighbor's going to teach me how to play mahjong. Do any of you play mahjong? But it's so nice. Like this is just like, I mean, this is high class. Very, very much high class for Ben. So yeah, it's so cute. And then we close it back up. It looks really good on our bar. I quit drinking, so I took all of my the liquor that I liked off the bar and put in an advent calendar. Let me put the advent calendar up. Now I don't do all of the like. Oh, Pro Sister's up. Oh, I can't even get over here. I don't do all of the like face creams and stuff. But like, what is this? Oh, it says body. This is body cream. Everything else is in a different language, but body cream. So this was this was today's. But this is big. Like this is a 2.5 ounce bottle. He got a really nice cologne. So crazy. Let's see. So if you're ever looking for a nice advent calendar, Liberty London, apparently they do it every year. The girls one, because this is the guys one, so there's a guys and a girls. The girls one, I think it's all in color, where the guys is all black and white. I don't know. It was pretty. The funny thing, it came and I think I was on the cruise when it arrived, and he's like, "You got something in the mail. What is it?" I said, "I'm not going to tell you. It's a gift." And then I got home and he goes, "What's my gift?" I'm like, "Okay, go open it. It's your Christmas present." But it had to be opened before the 1st because it's an advent calendar. Oh, Candy's jealous that I'm going with my Quilting Mayhem friends to the safari. Yes, the first thing you do, Bryce, is that you go and look in that advent calendar. It looks like the shop in London. Oh, I'm going to go one day. I've never been to London. Let's see. I struggle with advent calendars. I'll open it all at once. That's my thing. I was like, the other day I did peek. I was like, oh, I wonder what he's getting tomorrow. He doesn't know that, and he's at work, so he doesn't watch my live, so he'll never know. Oh, sorry, Bryce. That's hard. I saw. Do any of you follow? Is it Quilting with Kate? Hold on. The Quilter in Maui. Let's see. Quilting. I think I thought Live with Miss Kate. So it's Quilt with Miss Kate. She's in Maui. She did a lot of the collecting quilts and stuff during the fire. I actually know her because I work at a shop. Her mom owns a shop in Virginia. So if you're ever near Dayton, Virginia, the Patrick Plus, fantastic shop. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. But she makes they make an advent calendar every year, and then they have a friend who sells tea. And so I saw her the other day, and she had posted that her mom sends her advent calendar with tea bags. So it's a different tea bag every day of the month. And every night they Zoom, no matter where they are in the world, they will Zoom and have a cup of tea together. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a fantastic thing. Especially if you like need to find something to do with someone else, friends, family, if you have to do it with family. Well, I was like, what a good idea. I couldn't do that with my mom because she would go, I don't like that tea. I don't like that tea. It's so funny. She was she was in the hospital one time, which is not funny, but it was dehydration. And so I'm like, Mom, the doctor said you have to start drinking water. And she said, I don't like water. I don't like the taste. I'm like, water literally has no taste, Mom. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Roberta says she's doing a panto, but she remembers why she got a pro stitcher. The curves are so bad at the curves. Hey, you know what? Once you take a step back, you can't see it. London's a wonderful experience. And but Carrie, did you just go see Garth Brooks? That was a picture you sent, right? Carrie just saw Garth Brooks. Carrie, just to let you know, I know you've been watching, but Stevie was fantastic. She was not there with who did some other people say she just did? I can't, she was just touring with someone else, and it was not the other person. Her opener was Ingrid something of the other. And then Ben's like, I know this song. And I'm like, great. Let's see. Bobby's that's his Bobbin, not Bobby. Brittany's a chronic peeker at her advent calendars. That's hilarious. I love that for you. Why wait 25 days? True. You know, you could give the advent calendar on Christmas and then they have 25 things open. There's that. Yeah, I would say I overly enjoyed myself just because it was that much fun. Sorry, I'm moving to my Pro Stitcher tablet so I can do my Windows updates. If it will update. I have a big red dot that says there's updates. Oh my gosh, 2, 4, 6, 8. What the? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I don't even want to tell you how many updates I had. Okay, I had 22. There's 22 updates. This is going to take forever. Okay, let me think of what else I'm doing. I'm making a thread. I think I'm going to make that thread bin after this live. I think I told you I was going to do something else. M8, we talked about M8. I'm so excited for my accurate stitch regulator. What else? There's a rumor that I might do like a retreat next year, like a sewing retreat, not a long arm retreat where I can actually sit and sew with you guys, and just a hangout retreat, fun with friends. I think that would be fun in Pensacola. I think they're in Pensacola with the classy girls. I'm surprised they're not on. They're probably too busy filling orders. They're so fun. I love them. I have to say, this year has been really crazy. I've met a lot of people in the business, like the business side and personal side. Wait, I was supposed to ask you all this. What do you do for those of you with AccuQuilt? Because you know I'm a big AccuQuilt fan. I started collecting things. Where do you store the things? Like, where do you store all your dies? I have dies everywhere. And the problem is I don't know where the mats are. I know where my square mat is. Like the cubes, the mat stays inside the cube, so it's fine. But I have this one. Oops. So this is a 2.5-inch square, and it's 6 of them. And it just so happens I had this strip, and I need 24 squares. And I'm like going to fan fold that, and I'm going to have it. These are 2-inch. They're cut to 2.5 because they're 2. Now, remember when I told you I need to get the mail? I'll be back. Okay, I feel like I need to go and put a bow on top of Ben's boxes. So we got four packages, and they're stacked up like a tree. And I think if I put a bow on it, that'd be cute. I'm so glad I looked at this. These are 2-inch squares. This is what I was going to use for my Tilda quilt. And I don't need 2-inch squares. I need 2.5-inch squares. Speaking of the Tilda quilt, I had my old reliable iron that I still use every once in a while, depending on what I was doing. It worked really well with the pressing, the fusing of the Tilda stuff. Ben blew it up. I'm always telling people, don't worry, you're not going to blow it up. Ben blew it up. I don't even know how. I just know that I was getting out of the shower and I heard him yell, his mom yell. He said sparks flew out of it. So it's dead. In a cabinet under your fabric. Oh, a laundry hamper is a good idea. I actually have, if I actually clean like I'm supposed to, I have shelves. I have places for them. You know what? Y'all made up my mind. I'm going to start cleaning. If I say it, it will come true. I'm going to put it in the universe. I posed a man who sticks her kids' gifts into shapes like a Christmas tree or something and wraps the paper accordingly. Oh, that is cute. There was 3 years. We used to really deck out for Christmas. Please don't judge me for talking about cleaning. Thank you. We used to have a really big Christmas party every year, and we would get like Christmas out. And one year I bought all of this fancy wrapping paper and these bows and stuff. That stuff gets expensive. You know what's not expensive? A card that's homemade with money in it. Or better yet, just slip someone money. Just like this with a handshake. It's not as fun, but hey, whatever. Wait, I'll come to you and help organize. Bryce, we would get no organization done because we would talk for 5 minutes and then I would say, let's go take the golf cart somewhere. Have I stolen any pincushions lately? No, Julie, but I did just tell that story. It will never get old. It's kind of the best thing ever. I just told that story, I think on the cruise. And everybody was laughing. I'm like, it wasn't funny at the time. So, oh my gosh, this is going to annoy me. Pending restart. Oh no, I set it to download everything and then restart. Getting Pro Stitcher soon, watching your tutorials. Awesome, I love that. If you get your Pro Stitcher during December, you get a set of videos that I made specifically for new owners of Pro Stitcher. It's the December special. If you're interested, talk to your local retailer. It's so funny. They had these videos that there were videos that we made kind of like ads that shops could post and stuff. And they're like, don't you want to learn how to take wait, what is it? I said, these are so corny, but they were scripted. So I just read the script. It was like, don't you want Pro Stitcher classes with Adam So Fun? Yes, you do. I'm like, okay, no, that does not sound like me. I'll read it. I can't believe I said yes to that. I give up on that. I make updates because I get frustrated. Yeah, if you're going to update, these are the Windows updates. If you're going to do the Windows updates, you just got to do them and walk away. Just know you're not getting anything done that day. At least for a few hours. Especially, I haven't updated mine, gosh, since I was quilting in the prior version, since the gear grinding started. I mean, I was just on the road so much. My machine wasn't on for probably 2.5 months. Just because I wasn't home. And when I was home, it was like, okay, I have an hour here and an hour there. I'm trying to think of anything else. I know next week, like I said, we're going to move over and you'll see the M8. if you're, just to recap, if you are interested in the Kona block of the month 2024, this is month one. God, the photos do not do this justice. It is just so cute. I need to get the other two. Maybe I'll try to get the other two made. What's today? 6th, 7th, 8th. I'll try to get the other two made before the 15th, which is most of the deadlines to sign up for the block of the month, so you can see them. But they're just so cute. And like I said, if you have an 8-inch cube from AccuQuilt, you can get everything cut with that. There were a few things like the half square triangles. They just told you like all of these were squares, like 2 7/8 that you cut in half. I use the half square triangle die, but I'm so glad I went back to look at it, because some of them, like here, I made the triangle and then added the other triangle piece. So these two, if I would have just sewn half square triangles like I normally do, because I thought everything was making half square triangles, I would have sewn this to like this pink one, which also was making the other square. So you just got to pay attention. Some of the colors are very close, so that's the other thing you got to pay attention to. But I love how it turned out. This week's video is going to do the dog placemat again. It'll be this, but where this was all rulers, I'm going to do the whole thing with Pro Stitcher. I'll probably just custom quote with Pro Stitcher too. Why not? Oh, I could do it with Mark. Yeah, let's do that. Because I could set this all up and just ding, 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 ding. There's that. What other things? That's all that's going on, I think. For those of you wondering, I won't be at Road to California because that's when I'll be on safari. What else is going on? That's all I can think of. I will post it. Go follow me on social media. Adam So Fun with an SEW on Facebook and Instagram. Go watch my videos on YouTube. Thank you for all those who do. Thank you for that. How do you sign up? It is through, okay, let me do this. Quilting Mayhem. This year's color of Kona is julep. Shop. Let me see. Where's my search bar? Oh, there it is. All right. I will pop the link. This is Quilting Mayhem. This is who I'm going with. This is who I got all my stuff from, and I'm making videos, so I'm kind of like partnering with them to make this. And I will probably, I'm still deciding if we're going to custom quilt it or if we're going to do an edge to edge. There's a lot of colors. I think we might custom quilt this with Pro Stitcher, because why not? But I'm not sure yet. You know me, I want to custom quilt it with free motion because that's what I love. So let's see. Now I gotta go scroll up because all of a sudden you guys got real chatty. I gave him Peter's gonna do that. Deborah was told she can't hook the Pro Stitcher up to the internet. Deborah, Pro Stitcher Connect allows you to hook up to the internet. It gives you a portal between ProStitcher.com and your tablet. So then you can start doing updates. You can shop at Pro Stitcher. You can do your updates and everything straight from your tablet. Is it bad that I want to pet that block? Never. Linda, I posted the link for signups. Debbie, you too. And that's all through Quilting Mayhem. I just bought my Pro Stitcher last month. I wanted the extra videos. Kathy, when did you buy it? And did you get something when you bought it? Did you get any bonus? Has anyone tried the new stockings on Pro Stitcher? I have not tried the stockings yet, but I know that Jen is really good. Actually, am I allowed to say this? They're going to, because they listen, especially when you put, when Pro Stitcher, especially on social media and stuff, when Pro Stitcher asks questions, what do you guys want? What are you looking for? What kind of designs do you want? Do we need to make more of this or that? Answer them, because they listen, especially Pro Stitcher side. I know who runs Pro Stitcher Side. She takes all of that. And at one point, people are like, we really like the projects. We want more projects. Guess what? Next year, you're going to get more projects. So I know I've seen what's coming out. I'm very excited for some. I'm going to be doing some videos with them for like showing how to do them. So always, if you see them post something, answer those questions. That's how they drive they plan their year out. Pro Stitcher is very good. She's really good about having the year planned out. She knows what's happening in June. She knows what's happening in December of next year. So that's the one thing. So if they ask, you have to answer. I've not done the stockings yet. I was supposed to make a video and I just didn't have time because I just wasn't home. But I know a lot of people who did the smaller stockings and they were fantastic. So I would assume that they're going to be just as good. Will I be in Orlando in February? And then I think you said Daytona. I will be. I'm pretty sure I'm going to Daytona. It's the only thing that would keep me from going to Daytona is free tickets to go see Madonna. So I'm on the edge. But Daytona, I think it's going to be my first week back to work. So I think I'm going to be there. Designer question: backdrop appears to only let you enter either height or width. Is there a way to in height, width? So if you bring in a backdrop, let's say I brought in a backdrop and it was this picture. And I knew how, I'm trying to figure out. I thought you could change both. Maybe because it's a photo, it doesn't let you distort it. But if you know, like say I brought in this block, I know that this is 3.5 by 6.5. If you go to your backdrop tool and you hit the drop down, there's a button that says define scale. It's going to let you draw a little line. So I could draw a line from here to here. And it's like the line tool, click and drag. So I'm going to draw the line from here to here. And then I'm going to put in 3.5 and it will resize it to be the right size. Remember that if you're digital, well, never mind. Forget what I was just saying. So try that. If that doesn't work, send me an email and I will get the question in the right hands and see if there's a way to do that. Thanks. And this quilt is for the nursing home donation. They won't notice. AccuQuilt sells. Oh, I didn't even think about an AccuQuilt storage rack. Well, I'm an idiot. How come I don't see all the comments you're reading? Roberta, you can only see the comments that are Facebook, and some of them are comments from YouTube. Yeah. Kathy, I was trying to help you out, but October is going to be too far away. Sorry. But I do have a lot of, on my YouTube channel, if you go to my YouTube channel and you go to playlists and you watch the Plain and Pro Stitcher, lots of great information for new people. I took 2 Mickey's classes in Fredericksburg. Okay. Mickey is fantastic. I haven't talked to her today. I'm going to have to call her. It changes the other. I know that one, that define scale will change both of them. But it should keep things to scale as the picture was, which I don't know if you can distort the backdrops because they're pictures. You could take that file that you're using as a backdrop, go in and distort it and resave it and then open it. So there's that. I think that would probably be the workaround. Save it as the size you want and then open it, because then you know what the width and the height should be. So, all right, it's 2:15. Oh my gosh, you guys, I thought I'd get on for like 30 minutes today. I go, there's nothing to talk about. Oh my gosh. Okay, question. What if we do a Zoom meetup next week? On Tuesday. Wait, what do I have on Tuesday? Hold on. Let me look at my schedule. Tuesday is Barry Fanula. Oh, I can't do it on Tuesday. Oh, I'm not going to be live on Tuesday because I'm going to be at the dentist. What a horrible time to go to the dentist. Okay, so what about next Wednesday? What if instead of just a regular live, we do it like you can zoom in and you can actually talk and say hi and everybody gets to see each other and you can make friends and then you can be like, oh my gosh, that's what you look like. You're gorgeous. And then, yeah, all of that. I know Bryce is in. So let me make sure my calendar works. That means I'll have to be on time and I'm setting a time limit. If this works, maybe like for like the new year, the week after Christmas before New Year's, we can do a what's the word? Here's the thing. Like, so I see Michelle's comment right now, and I don't know if I can link this because usually you have to do that through Facebook. So you'd have to go and do the Facebook side. And if you are on YouTube and you don't have a Facebook account, then you can't come in. I'll see if there's a way around it. I don't know if this, where are we at? If StreamYard will let me. I'm going to have to figure this out. I have a week. You don't have to on time. Because so Bryce is taking over my channel. But yeah, let's do. You'll see the post if it works and everything's working. We'll plan for next Wednesday, and if everything goes as planned, maybe we'll have like a sew day, and we can do a sew day the last week of the year where you can zoom in and sew day. I think that'd be fun, and everybody can work on their own projects, and then we can do a show and share. And if you are somewhere and it's after a cocktail, and I can have an energy drink. All right. I'm excited. This makes me fun. This makes me fun. I'm always fun. Something just happened. My screen just went dead. There, I'm back. Okay, well, I think that was saying get off already. I'm moving the long arm this weekend. I'm moving to a mile away, so I'll be able to actually get some long arm done. Virginia, I love that. Unless the farm calls. The farm is always calling. Valerie, you're going to love it. That's okay. You can always add Pro Stitcher later if you want to. Debbie, you don't have to clean your sewing room. You just point everything up. Just, you see like I'm doing now? You can't tell that I'm standing in a little clean circle. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Okay, guys, I got to go. Love you all. Thank you so much for all your support. You are the world to me. We will see you next week. Have a good one. If you're not around next week and I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, which starts tomorrow. I got to go get some candles. Whatever. Happy holidays, everyone. Love you all. Have a great one. Mwah. Bye. Carrie, tell Todd if he gets calves, you get something too. Bye, guys. Bye to Australia.